guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be creating a full face tutorial using only e.l.f. products, which is drugstore, super inexpensive products. So if you'd like to learn how to create this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so today we're going to be filming a full face using only e.l.f. products, and I'm going to be using, to start off with, the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and this primer right here, it's like a pink primer. So this primer actually has tea tree oil in it, vitamins A and E for restorative benefits, and I can actually like really smell the tea tree oil in it. I don't really, honestly, like I have tea tree oil and I don't really like it because it smells like a tree. Like it smells like grass, and that's just not my forte, so I don't know, but tea tree oil is like really good for your skin, and I do like the way it makes my skin feel and look, but it just smells like grass. But yeah, I'm just rubbing this all over into my face, letting it set in. And just ignore how red my face is. My face is always red, but ignore how red my eyelids are because I just filmed a video and I had very cranberry, berry tone color eyeshadows, and stained my eyelids. Anytime I use any of those colors, they always stain my eyelids. This primer is actually $6 for a small size, but this is actually like, it's a pretty decent size for a small size. So now we're going to move on to foundation, and this is their Acne Fighting Foundation, and this is also $6. And this is literally like one of my top favorite foundations. I feel like nobody talks about it. It's so underhyped, but this foundation right here is very full coverage, feels nice on the skin. It is not like super drying. It just makes your skin look very nice, and it's only $6. The only problem I have with it is that it actually does not match my skin very well. It's a little bit darker, as you can probably tell with the bottle, but that's okay because I'm wearing a turtleneck. I'm going to blend it down my neck and you're not going to be able to tell. Alright, so I'm just making some drops on my face, and normally I would use a brush for this and just smear it on my face, but I didn't bring one downstairs. So yeah, I'm just making just putting it on my face and different spots, and this is honestly just so full coverage. And I'm just taking this dirty sponge that I used earlier today and blending it all over my face so you guys can see literally how full coverage this is, because it's literally such a dream come true, this foundation, for $6. And I don't know about the acne fighting part. I've been getting acne lately, but that's for a different reason. But I don't really know, like I don't really normally get acne, so I can't really account against that. But yeah, I mean, it will cover up your acne for sure because it's so full coverage. And I just don't understand why people do not talk about this foundation. It's just so good, and hopefully I can cover up this like ridiculous redness under my eyes. I tried cleaning it off with makeup wipes and like makeup remover, and it just did not come off. It just like sunk into my skin, the eyeshadow, and now I'm ruined. Just look how good this foundation looks. It's just so beautiful, but it is like, it does have like a weird tone to it. So when I normally wear it, I normally like mix it with other foundations, but other than the color itself, like if you have like darker skin, it would probably be better for you because this is their absolute lightest shade. This is not light at all. But other than the color, because I feel like it has like a weird color to it, but other than that, it's like super bomb.com. Alright, so we're now going to move on to concealer, and I've never used this concealer before. And you know what? I did not know this. I thought this was like white concealer. Let me see. I thought it was white concealer, but it says highlighter, so I don't know if it means like highlight under your eyes, but it's sparkly in the tube. So I'm just blending that out. Oh yeah, that's highlighter. So we're not going to use that because we got some other highlighter. But I've never used this concealer before, so I am going to start out on my eyes and just put this on my eyes and blend it out because I don't know, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just setting it real quick with a translucent powder. And I don't have any e.l.f. translucent powder, so I'm just not showing you guys this. Alright, so now I'm going to take the concealer side and just do my concealer as I normally would, and I don't feel like this is going to be very full coverage, but the foundation is very full coverage. Honestly, like I don't even need concealer, but I need to hide some of this red spots right here. So I'm going to use the concealer, and I'm just going to put a shit ton because I like to look very full coverage. Down the nose, forehead. I am intrigued with this. I thought it was like a white side just to kind of like brighten, but it like blended into my hand. So I do believe it is like a liquid highlighter, but it's not highlighty. When you blend it in, it just disappears. So yeah, now I'm just blending this out. And this is going to be like, some of these products are going to be like first impressions. So that blended nicely on the chin. So let's see under the eyes. Okay. Ew, okay, that like took away coverage. I do not like that. I just don't understand. Like that took away ooh, wrong side. Because I can like see my freckles now, and I couldn't see it before I put this on. So we're just gonna add a little bit more and see what goes. Okay, I am not feeling this concealer at all. I feel like it just kind of like makes it less coverage, which is kind of weird, but I think this concealer would be a really good concealer if you are doing a no makeup day. You just want to do a little bit of under eye concealer. I would probably definitely use this because when I go out sometimes I just like to put on a little bit of concealer under my eyes and call it a day. But this is definitely not a everyday concealer because it has no coverage. It just like blended out and like took away the coverage from the foundation. That is so weird. Okay. Alright, e.l.f. But I mean, I'm pretty sure, because I got this on Black Friday and it was like 50% off. I'm pretty sure it was probably like $1, so not too mad at it for $1. Alright, so I've actually never used a liquid highlighter before, so this is going to be the first one I've ever used. And this is e.l.f. liquid highlighter, and yeah, it's, when I first swatched it on my hand, it like came out like oily and did not work good. So I'm just going to kind of shake it up, and we're going to put it on our cheeks before we do any powder. And everyone always says to blend out your highlighter with your fingers, so let's see. Oh, this feels like oil. I mean, ew. Okay. I mean, like, it looks good on camera. In person, it's not blended out at all. But like, it feels like I just stick my hand in like oil, like cooking oil. Whoops, that's a little too much right there. Alright, we're gonna go in with the little blending sponge and kind of blend. Ew. It's like picking up my foundation. Okay. No, ma'am. I am not feeling that. It looks like I just put grease on my face. That is not cool. I was actually excited about this. Now, everything I bought was actually very inexpensive, so I'm not going to be too mad at these products because they were very inexpensive because I got them on Black Friday. So everything I bought was ranged from $1 to up to like probably like $6. Nothing was too expensive. But now that it's kind of setting into the skin, I do think I would like this as something to make my face glow. Maybe if I'm just doing concealer on my face and put this all over my face and like set it with some powder, but it does not give a highlighting effect. It gives like a greasy glow effect, and I just really did not like how it felt. But now that it's sitting on the skin, I'm not mad at it. It's whatever, because I like to look shiny. I don't like to look matte because my skin is really dry. So I just don't even know what to feel about this. Yeah, you guys let me know in the comments. Have you tried this before? Because it's like a really weird product. It's like Like I just put my hands in baking oil. That's what it feels like. But it kind of looks a little glowy on the skin, so I don't know. There's a positive and a negative. Alright, so now we're going to go in with the bronzer from them, and I'm pretty sure I got this for like $1 or $2. And this is their color Light Matte. And I'm just picking up this bronzing brush. And I'm excited about this bronzer. It did look really pigmented. I just barely dipped into it, so hopefully I don't fuck up my face. But yeah, we're gonna put this on our cheeks. Fuck. Oh my god, okay. Fucking A. Okay. It's starting to blend out. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, elf. That was kind of scary, but then it blended out. Ooh. I like this. Shit. Okay, elf. I see you. Like, that looks disgusting, and then you blend it out, and then you're looking good. Goodness gracious. Put on my cheeks. I'm gonna add a little bit more in both places, but I'm gonna put this on my forehead as well. I kind of like the color of it. I do need to blend it out a little bit more on the sides of the cheeks, but this bronze color is actually pretty good looking for my skin. It's not too orange, not too cool tone. Me likey. I feel like this side I kind of messed up a little bit. Add some more. Yeah, I kind of like this bronzer. You just gotta be very light-handed with it because it is very pigmented. Shit, for $1 or $2 or however much I paid for this, I don't remember. That's pretty good. I want to go see if they have like other colors in it because me likey. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with their blush, and it's literally in the color Blushing. And I'm actually really excited about this. It has a small amount of glitter in it, but the color is super pretty. And I do not have a lot of blushes, so I am excited about this because I like blush and I don't have a lot of them. So I'm just taking a blush brush, dipping into that, and that looks pigmented too. Why did I do that? And I'm putting this on the cheeks. And that's a very light color. And that's starting to look, it's pretty. I like that. You can't really see it that much on camera, but that looks really pretty. And I'm actually starting to not hate the liquid highlighter. It is getting less dramatic now that I'm covering it up with powder. But it looked pretty good on the face. Like at first when I put it on, it felt really weird, but I'm not mad at it now. I might have to just use it a couple more times just to get used to it, but it looks pretty decent. Like it's a good way to put on your face if you're like looking really dry, just to kind of help add some glow back. And I really like this blush. This blush is really pretty. The blush and the bronzer are... Alright, so now I'm going to go in with their highlight in the color MoonLight Pearls. And you guys already know, if you watch my channel, you can tell this is very, very used up. I use this a lot and I just love this highlighter. So I'm just dipping into this color. And this highlighter I've talked about several times on my channel. It's not very dramatic, but it can be. So when you put it in, it kind of just sinks into your skin. But you can make it very beaming, which is what I'm doing now, just slowly building it up. And it just looks so good. And this is $2, and I actually bought another one for my giveaway coming up soon on Black Friday for $1, which was crazy. But this is literally my probably my most favorite highlighter, because I like cheap, because I'm a cheap gal, and it works good. So
no one tells us what's done wrong, 'cause it's just me and you.
And what the fuck is this? What is this? There's like a brush hair from this brush just chilling on my chin. Okay. And fuck, like I'm looking glowy as fuck. Like this did a lot, but the liquid highlighter actually helped like intensify it, and I kind of like it. Like I've liked all the products we used so far, like maybe besides the concealer, but I think I'm gonna use it a couple more times without full coverage foundation on and see how I like it. But It's inexpensive, not too mad at it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to brows, and I'm gonna be taking this, I don't even know what it's called. It's an e.l.f. brow duo, I think. Oh yeah, I think it's called a duo. And it comes with 2 colors, and I've had this forever. I've probably had this for like a year. This used to be like my OG original thing I started using. Like, this is like the first product I started doing my brows with, but this used to be amazing. It might even be dried up. I don't even know if it works good anymore, but we's going to try it. So I'm just taking a brow brush and just pulling out my eyebrows, of course. So since I do think it is a little bit dried up, I'm just gonna be spraying a little bit of a setting spray in it and kind of mixing that around just to give myself some product on the brush. And hopefully I didn't mess it up, or we're gonna have to use a different brow product. But yeah, I'm just gonna start drawing on my brows like I normally would. I mean, I think I sprayed too much setting spray in it, so it's like really liquidy, but it's showing up a little bit. We're just gonna have like maybe not as bold of eyebrows as I normally do. Alright, so the brows don't look that bad. They don't match each other right now, but I think the brow product is actually pretty decent. I think mine is a little bit dried out, so it was harder to use. But if you're a beginner, I think that's a really awesome product for you to get. It's very cheap, and it's very good for your, like, it looks good on your brows. It's not too dramatic, but yeah, I'm just taking that concealer, and I'm going to try to clean up these brows a little bit, because they're looking a little bit all over the place, because it was a little bit harder for me to use that product. And I feel like this concealer, like, I feel like it just doesn't clean up anything. I feel like it literally just takes, like, my foundation off, which is really weird, but whatever. It doesn't look too bad under the eyes right now. Like, it looks pretty decent, but it's a little weird. There's something off about it that I do not like. Alright, so far I'm really liking this makeup look. The brows were a little bit tricky. The oil on the face was a little bit weird. Now that everything is put together, I'm actually really liking how everything looks. The brows look pretty decent. The product was a little bit dried up, but that's my fault. And this face makeup is looking bomb AF. I'm just really loving it. So yeah, now we're going to be taking the e.l.f. Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette. And I've never used this before, and this is in the like style color Summer Breeze, and I've actually heard really good things about these eyeshadows, so I'm really excited to use them. Alright, so now I'm just taking this blending brush and I'm dipping into this color right there, and I'm just going to be blending that into my crease. And there is some kickback, but you know, that could be a good thing or a bad thing. We will see. But yeah, I'm just blending this into my crease, and this is going to be like a very light color. You're not going to see it too much, but it does look really pretty right now, and it is blending out, so that's a really good sign. So we shall see. I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is kind of like an orangey shade, and I'm just gonna be putting it in the same spot just to add a little bit more of a depth into that transition color. And that looks pretty good. It's not showing up too heavy, but we don't want that with a transition color.
It's just me and you.
Alright, so I'm just taking another blending brush, and I'm going to be dipping into this rosy pink color right here. It's like a rosy mauve pink, and I'm going to be blending this on the outer part of my eyes and into my crease. And this color is a little bit light, and I'm just going to be slowly building it up. And so far these eyeshadows do blend out really nicely. They do look really, really good. I feel like this palette would be like a really good palette to travel with. If you didn't like want to do any crazy makeup and just be simple, this is a very good palette. It's very small, but it has like all your neutral shades, and it even has some fun pink and purple shades.
Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night away. Maybe we will not regret it, you will not regret me. Laying down under the sun, burning love cause we are young. No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you.
Alright, so now I'm just picking up the same brush and I'm going to be dipping into that brown color right there, and I'm just going to be adding this into my crease just to, gosh, I cannot talk, just to add some depth a little bit and focusing a little bit more dramatically on the outer part of my eye. But this color isn't going to be too dramatic, just to add, you know, a little something something. And I see a little bit of fallout on my face right here. But other than that, honestly, like, there is not a lot of fallout. Like, when you dip into this, I don't know if you guys can see that. When you tap it off, it does have some powder come up. But it's really not bad at all. It's like the smallest amount of powder on my face, which makes me very happy because I hate fallout so much. Alright, so I'm going in with that first brush in that little orangey color right there, and I'm just dipping into it. And I'm just using that just to kind of diffuse and blend out the top part of my crease area, just so it looks very blended out. And these eyeshadows, they look pretty decent blending out. I do see like a small amount of patchiness over here, but not too bad. They're blending out pretty nice. And this eyeshadow palette, I think it's originally like $10, but I do believe that since it was 50% off, I got it for like $5. I may be wrong, but it's not a problem at all. And these eyeshadows, I mean, I like them. I really like these colors in the palette, so yeah. So I'm going back in with that concealer, and I'm actually going to be taking this brush, and I'm just going to be cutting my crease a little bit. And I actually got concealer already on there, but I'm going to be cutting my crease. Okay, so now I just lightly cut my crease with that concealer, and I'm going to be doing this pretty fast before I get it all over my eyes. So I'm going to be taking this liquid eyeshadow from e.l.f. and this is in the color Rose Gold, and I'm just going to be placing that all over where we just cut the crease at. And wow, that is actually like really pretty. I am loving this. That's really pretty. And these would also be like good, like you can put it on and then use another shimmery shadow on top just to make it even more dramatic, but this looks really good. Wow. Ooh. I like that. This looks so pretty. I'm probably going to use this all the time. Wow. Good job, e.l.f. And again, this is probably like $2.
No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you.
Okay, wow, I really love how this look, it went on so easily. It looks very beautiful on the eyes. It's like a rose gold champagne kind of color, and it just looks, it looks so good. Alright, so I'm just going back in with that blending brush in that same mauve pink color, and I'm just going to be using that just to kind of diffuse the edges right there a little bit, just to kind of make it, you know, blend together. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but right where I put it on, like to blend those together, it left this like very weird patchiness right there. That's a little weird, so you might have to just be very, very careful, but I'm going to try to like, ooh, yeah, that looks weird. I know you guys can see that. There's like a line on my eyes. So yeah, I'm going to go in with the black color in the palette and just kind of try to darken up that area because, ooh, why did that have to happen? Seriously? That does not look good. I'm irritated. Okay. I was literally loving this eyeshadow look, and then this has to happen. Yeah, that's kind of weird. like normally when I use liquid eyeshadow. What the fuck? That was a bad mistake. Do y'all see that? It like only sticks to that liquid eyeshadow area. Ew, and now the fallout's going on my face. Seriously, I was loving this look. Alright, so I'm just going to try to, you know, work with it, blend it out. And then I might even add a little bit more of that liquid shadow to kind of fix it. But why did that have to happen? Seriously? I was talking good about you eyeshadow palette and liquid eyeshadow, but now y'all just had to do this to me and I'm gonna cry. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in with the liquid shadow and just add a little bit of that shadow on top to kind of hide where that weirdness is. That's just not... Ew, okay. Okay, I think that's kind of fixing it. It's still a little bit patchy right there. If you do use these liquid eyeshadows, just try to make sure you're not like diffusing it with the regular eyeshadow, because that does not work out. But I've never had that problem before with any liquid eyeshadow. But I think we fixed it a little bit, so okay, I'll just have to remember not to do that, but now it looks good. Alright, so I'm just picking up this eye shading brush and I'm going to be dipping into that mauve color. And I'm just using that and blending that under my waterline.
It's just me and you.
Now I'm just taking this really small blending brush and dipping into that transition like orangey color and just kind of using it to make sure that color is blended out.
Yeah, it's just me and you.
Alright, and so now that I fixed that like mistake eyeshadow area, it actually looks really, really good. I just have to like make sure not to do that. So if you do get that liquid eyeshadow, just be very careful not to blend those eyeshadows together. So I actually do not have a gel liner for my waterline, but I always like to put black in my waterline. So I'm just going to be using this and putting it into my eyes, but this is not from e.l.f. So we're just not going to talk about it. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. eyeliner, and this is literally like $2. I'm pretty sure I bought it online for the 50% off. So it was like $1. But this is actually the first eyeliner that actually taught me how to do winged eyeliner. I have hooded eyes, so I struggle really badly with it. This eyeliner is like a felt tip, and it just is so amazing. It's called the Intense Ink Eyeliner, and it's literally like drawing on with a marker, but this like works so good. I do believe that it's not as pigmented with eyeshadow on top, but we're going to be using it and doing our wing liner, and forgive me if I get out of frame. Alright, so as much as I love this eyeliner, it actually does not work that well on top of the liquid eyeshadow, and it's less pigmented on regular eyeshadow as well. Alright, so we're going to do like a half eyeliner thing, and I'm just picking up this angled brush and dipping into that black color, and I'm just using that to intensify some of those black spots, and I'm going to slowly add like a smoky effect into the lashes, but I'm not going to bring it all the way forward, so you can have, so it kind of like connects, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to add this like really, really tight to the lash line area.
The skin is getting brown, baby. Drink your night away, maybe we will not regret it. You will not regret me. Laying down under the sun.
Alright, so I actually put the eyeshadow on, and I was not sure that was going to work or not, but it actually literally looks like I just put eyeliner on. So that was really cool, but I did actually end up adding it to the inner part as well, and it just, that worked good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try out their mascara, and this is the, of course, the e.l.f. mascara, but it's the Mineral Infused Mascara, and I'm going to try this out. I've never used this. The wand on it looks pretty good, so yeah, we're going to put this on our lashes, top and bottom, and I'm going to try to coat them pretty good. And so far, okay, ooh, This is good. Like, I don't want to get my hopes up, but so far it looks really good. Which is like really crazy. Yeah, let me get closer. So I'm like closer to the mirror now. That shit looks good. Like, for as cheap as it is. Okay. I'm pretty sure on Black Friday this was like $1 as well. That's like why I got mascara, because it was cheap. I'm probably gonna use this a lot. It looks really, really good. That makes my bottom lashes look so good. Alright, so I'm just taking this pencil brush and going in with that highlighter. And I'm just going to be putting that on the inner corner of my eyes, just to add a little bit more of a brightness there. And of course on my brow bone. Alright, so now I'm super excited to try this. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick, and this is in the color Marvelous. Marvelous. It's called Marvelous. Like, sounds like I have an accent. Marvelous, like marvelous. And okay, so I'm super excited about that. Liquid lipsticks are tricky to make, but we're gonna see. So I said I could put on lipstick, but the first thing I want to say about this, the color is absolutely beautiful. And it's like, it went on the lips very, very nicely. It was very easy. I love the applicator on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but the applicator looks like this, and it made it a lot easier to apply my lipstick. It is starting to dry now, which I do see like the matte effect it's giving. And it still has like a light stickiness to it, which I like because I don't want to feel too dry on the lips because I have very, very dry lips. But yeah, so far I really like this. I've never, like, of course I can't say how it wears throughout the day because I've never worn this lipstick before, but so far it's pretty good. Alright, yeah, so that is everything I talked about. I actually really love how this look turned out. There was some bumps in the road, but that's okay. We got through them, we pushed through them, and once everything came together, I really like how it all went together, so I'm probably going to recreate this look. And yeah, just not much to say about it, but I did really like all the products eventually once I learned how to work with them. But yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.